everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 96 Granny Square of our 365 Days of Granny Squares. This one was designed and has a written pattern by Pia over at stitchesandscraps.com, so make sure you check out the link in the description of this video to her written pattern. You can follow along because some of the stitches, in my opinion, have gotten kind of confusing when I was trying to show it, but reading the pattern will really help you in this project. So make sure you check out that link to her written pattern. Thank you so much for allowing us to use this pattern, Pia, so make sure you check out that link. This one is called Red Eye Square, and it was a lot of fun to make, making loops and then twisting them and pinning them down in our next round. So it's really an interesting design that we have today, so that looks really cool. And I'm using all Red Heart Super Saver yarn. You can use whatever scrap yarn you have lying around. There's no specific yardage or anything on these squares, so just any scraps. I'm using a 10-ply yarn, which is worsted weight yarn, size 4 medium, but you can use any double knitting yarn that you have available. We're also using an H size hook for all 365 Days of Granny Squares, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissors, because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and those tools just come in handy. Before I start, I do want to mention, like I said, check out that link to the written pattern. You should follow along with that. Also, there's a link to my blog where you'll find all 365 Days of Granny Squares, and if you click the image in the blog, it will take you to the video tutorial. But if you go to the bottom of the blog, there is a link to some of the patterns that have written patterns, and you will find number 96 at the bottom of the blog, and you can click that and it will take you to stitchesandscraps.com where you can find this pattern. Also, there's a link to the Facebook and the link to the Instagram. Make sure you're following me on both platforms and sharing your photos on any social media. If you share a photo on Instagram, make sure you're hashtagging 365 Days of Granny Squares so that I can see your squares and we all can see your squares and get inspiration for our color combinations. I'd really love to see your colors today and what you choose, and make sure you're posting the photo in the comment section on Facebook when I posted this morning. Make sure you post your photos in the comments so we all can see that. And follow me on Snapchat too. I'm at YARNutopia, so you can find me there. You can see behind the scenes clips of what we do here at YARNutopia headquarters. Also, I want to thank my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time out to make these videos with us. He's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get the update on when we post our next video. In today's video on my nails is Sinful Colors Professional, so you can see this color. It is called Nirvana 949, so if you want to get the same color as me, you can find this at your local drugstore or online somewhere. So I'll stop talking and we can get started and making the Red Eye Square, which is number 96. To start off, we have to make a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, then fold that down and pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook and we can start. To start off, we want to chain 4, so yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to slip stitch in the 4th chain from the hook. So the loop on the hook doesn't count, so count 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then insert your hook into that chain, then yarn over and pull through all the way. Okay, so we've just formed a ring. So now we're going to work into that ring. We're going to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and that counts as our first half double crochet of this round. And we're going to put 7 half double crochets into this ring here. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through the ring just like that, then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops that are on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. So that was 1, yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's 3. yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. That's 4. This is 5 and 6. Last one here, 7. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you have your stitches around. You can pull your straggler to tighten that circle in the middle there. And if you need to count back, with this chain up 2 in the beginning, it should look like you have 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with that chain up 2. And we're going to slip stitch to that beginning chain up 2. So 1, 2, right at the top there. Just insert your hook, then yarn over and pull through and pull tight. And that creates a circle, and that is round 1. I'm going to grab a new color and we can go on to round 2 together. If you're not changing color, just chain up 3 and go on to round 2 with me, but I'm changing color, so I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to go right back into the same stitch right here, and I'm going to pick up my new color. Okay, you want to go in the same stitch that we slip stitched into, so go right in there, and then chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we are going to turn our work. So we're going to just flip it to the right, just like this. So we're looking at the back of our work, and we're going to work on this side, and we're going to put in this next stitch right here, this very next stitch, we are going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go into this stitch, okay, make sure you go under both loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now in this next stitch, we are going to make our corner. So we're going to put a double crochet, so yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to put another double crochet back into that same stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now in this next stitch right here, we're going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now in the next stitch, we are going to put our corner. So it's a double crochet, chain 3, and then a double crochet. Okay, then in the next stitch right here, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Then in the next stitch, we're going to make our corner. So it's a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet, all in that same stitch. Okay, now we're going to work our last side here. We're going to put 2 double crochets into this next stitch, or this last stitch here. And then we are going to finish off this round working in the same stitch that we chained up this first chain up 3 in, okay? So we're going to work in there, we're going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the stitch that our first chain up 3 is in, right in there. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and close this square. So we're going to slip stitch to the beginning, 1, 2, and 3, right into that top of that chain up 3 there. Yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, now if you're not changing color and going on to round 3, just turn your work and we're going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space and then chain up 1 and go on to round 3 with me, but I am going to fasten off. So I'm going to chain up 1 at this point and cut my yarn and pull that through, pull tight. I am going to turn my work like this, I'm going to go into this chain 3 space right here next to this chain up 3 from the previous round, and I'm going to pick up my new color, pull that through, and chain up 1. Now we are going to go on to round 3 right away. We are going to put a single crochet in the same chain 3 space. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through 1, and then we're going to put a single crochet back into that same space. Okay, just like that. So it's a single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet in the corner. Now we're going to single crochet into this very next stitch right here. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now we are going to chain 8. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we're going to come back down to this very next stitch and we are going to put a single crochet in there. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to single crochet into the very next stitch, so insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 8, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we're going to single crochet into this very next stitch right here, right before the corner space. Single crochet in there, and now we're at the corner, and we are going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet in this corner space. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and then single crochet back into that space. Okay, now we are going to repeat what we've been doing. So single crochet into this next stitch, then chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we are going to single crochet into this next stitch, and single crochet into the next stitch. Then we are going to chain 8, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we're going to come back down here for the next stitch. We're going to put a single crochet in there, and then in the corner space, this chain 3 space here, we're going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. Now we're going to go on to the next side. You know what to do. Put a single crochet in the first stitch, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then single crochet in the next stitch. Then finish off this corner, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. Now finish off this last side and I'll meet you up and we'll go on to the next round together. Alright, when you come back around and you make your last single crochet, just slip stitch into the first single crochet here. Just yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay. Now, if you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this corner here, this chain space. Just insert your hook and slip stitch in there, and then chain up, chain up 3 and go on to round 4 with me. But I'm going to take that apart and I'm actually going to fasten off and change color. So I'm going to chain 1, cut the yarn, pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into this space and pick up my new color. And then I'm going to chain 3. So yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3. And then we want to turn our work, so turn the work like this. And now we're going to be working on this side. And what we're going to do first is double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into this first stitch right here, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then this very next stitch right here, which is their single crochet right there, yarn over, I'll move this around there, yarn over, go into the stitch right there, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, now we're going to bring this loop and pull it forward, okay, this chain 8 space, and we are going to double crochet into these next 2 single crochets right here. So yarn over, go into this first single crochet, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go right into this next single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Pull this chain 8 space forward, and we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Now we're at the chain space of the corner, so this is our corner space, and in each corner we are going to put a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet all in that same space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet back into that same space. Okay, and then we're going to repeat. So we're going to put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 1. Okay, then we are going to skip over this chain 8 space, kind of bring it forward a little bit, and then we are going to put a double crochet in these next 2 stitches between the chain 8 spaces. Okay, we're going to work with those chain 8 spaces a little later. Okay, so put a double crochet in these next 2 stitches, then skip this next chain 8 space, pull that forward, and double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Whoops, you got to kind of find it. Okay, there it is. 1 and 1. And now we're at the next corner, so we're going to put a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet. Okay, just double crocheting again. So I did a double crochet, chain 3, double crochet into the corner. Then we're just going to repeat that around. So you know what to do. Just put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 1. Then skip over the chain 8 space, put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 1. Then skip over the next chain 8 space and put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then in the corner, put your double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. And then just finish off the last side, and I'll meet you up and we'll go on to the next round together. Okay, when you come back around, you want to just go back into this beginning chain space right here and put a double crochet in there. That's where your chain up 3 is in. Okay, so yarn over, go into that same space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then you want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 of this round. So right up here, just insert your hook, and then yarn over and pull through and through. Now, if you are changing color, just fasten off at this point and turn your work. So I'm not going to change color. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and you can kind of just follow along if you are changing color. So I am going to turn my work, and then I'm going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space, this corner here. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through and through. And that's where you would attach your new color. Now, going on to our next round. Let's see here, round 5. We are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then we are going to single crochet into the same space. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now we are going to single crochet into the next 8 stitches. So count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we are at the next chain 3 corner space, and in the corner we are going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. And then we're just going to repeat. So put a single crochet in each of the next 8 stitches, so all the way across the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then in the next corner, we're going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. Okay, so just repeat that all the way around, and then at the end of this round, I will meet you up and we will go on to the next round together. Alright, when you come back around and you're in this chain 3 space at the beginning here, where our beginning single crochet is, we want to put a single crochet in there and then chain 2, and then slip stitch to the beginning single crochet, just like that. Okay, now if you are not changing color, turn your work like this so you're seeing the side where the loops are, and then slip stitch into this chain 2 space of the corner and go on to the next round with me. But I am going to change color, so I'm going to chain up 1 and cut the yarn and pull that through. Pull tight. I'm going to turn my work so I can see this side here where our loops are, and in this next round we're going to be working with those loops. So I'm going to grab my new color, and you want to go into any corner space, so any chain 2 corner space. So I'm just going to go right in here, and I'm going to attach my new color and then chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, which actually counts as our first double crochet of this round. And then we're going to double crochet into the same space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, now we're going to work along these next stitches here. We're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, go in to this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now, so that was the first 3 stitches there. Now we are going to take our loop that we have from round 3, and we're going to twist it. Okay, so we're just going to turn it just like that, so it's kind of crisscrossed. And then we're going to yarn over with our yarn on our hook. We're going to go into the loop that's crisscrossed, that turned, and then we are going to go into the next stitch from round 5 here, just like that. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through both layers, so both through the stitch from round 5 and round 3. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2 for a double crochet. So we just double crocheted and pinned that down and twisted that, so that's how it looks. Now we're just going to put a regular double crochet in each one of these next 2 stitches. 1 and 1. And then we're going to do this next loop here. We're going to spin it around, so turn it so that it is crisscrossed. Then we are going to pin that down by double crocheting, so yarn over, go through the loop, then through the next stitch on round 5 there, just like that. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, just like that. So we just pin that one down, crisscrossed, just like that. Now we're just going to a regular double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we are at the corner, chain 2 space right there, and we are going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put 2 more double crochet back into that same chain 2 space for the corner. And then we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side. So double crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to pin down this loop, but we're going to twist it. Okay, then yarn over, go through that loop, and then through the next stitch, yarn over, pull through both layers, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then put a regular double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to pin down the next loop. We're going to spin it around, so turn it so it's twisted, yarn over, go through the loop and through the next stitch on this row, yarn over, pull through both layers, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then just double crochet, a regular double crochet in the next 3 stitches until you hit the next corner. And then in the corner we're going to put 2 double crochet, 1, 2, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more double crochet in that corner. Okay, so just repeat that then for the next 2 sides, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. When you're finishing this round, you want to put 2 double crochet in the beginning corner space where we started. So put 2 double crochet in there, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 of this round. Right at the top there, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through, pull tight, and we can fasten off. So chain 1 and cut your yarn, pull that through, pull tight, grab your yarn needle, and sew in your ends. And I suggest you check out that written pattern that is available to you in the description of this video, so you can see if there's anything else you need to do during this pattern. Also, you can go on to another round if you'd like to make yours bigger. You can just repeat that last round, double crocheting across. And there you have it. Number 96 granny square is complete. So you can kind of manipulate your little loops here and make them all pretty and nice. But there it is, all finished. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure you're sharing your photos. Happy hooking!